Good morning, my dear beloved ones. I am Paulio the Arcturian, come to Earth with much information that I am now sharing with you. Today's subject is the divine plan. See, I realised that everyone's asking the question, why are we here? What are we doing here? Is there a God? Is there this? Is there that? Which religion should I go for? Should I go for a religion? Should I believe in this Paulio guy? The answer, guys, to many things, it's all in your heart. The answers are all in your heart. All you have to do is ask yourself the question, be centered, ask yourself the question, and then sense what that first feeling is, that first sensation. That is your highest truth. That's how you can tell. That's how you can tell if people are lying to you. Anyway, when you listen to my words, I suggest that you listen to what I say with your heart. The words aren't necessarily the most proactive part of the message. It's the sound and the vibration and the frequencies of the words and the sounds that do much of the creation. Every single one of us is aware of the Lord's Prayer. There is a set agenda for what we are doing here, folks. And it's all in the Lord's Prayer. Right on your fingertips. If you recite the Lord's Prayer and actually contemplate what it is inciting, it's actually a very phenomenal prayer, guys, and you all know it, and I know that you all know it. I'll let you in on another little secret as to why I know that you all know it. It's because I am in the knowledge and understanding that we do reincarnate, and some of us have been here maybe up to a couple of thousand times on Earth. And those particular people would be extremely spiritual, I would expect. That's what I would definitely expect to see. Someone that's lived for about 2,000 years, I'd expect them to be extremely spiritual. Someone that's done about 1,000 years are pretty well on their way, and people that have done less than 1,000 lifetimes on this planet, we're all still evolving. We're all evolving. The other thing is we are all equal as well. The only real difference between any one of our conscious awarenesses is experience. It's really the only real difference. Through that experience our personality is developed. That's what makes us all different, because of the chaos and what do you call it? There's a better word than chaos. Not erratic, unpredictable, with no set outcome. So then we get these variations in personalities, and that's what we've got between the lot of us. So in the Lord's Prayer, so this is how we know the Lord's Prayer. We've lived all these lifetimes through the reincarnation process. I won't go into it, but we're wiped of our memory. But there's still residual energies. There's always residual energies. And through each of the lifetimes, the most repeated events are the ones that are most prominent. And with the Lord's Prayer being extremely prominent, would depict to me that we've been saying it in various forms and fashions for a very, very long time. So, dear Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. That is the spirit world, the light world. And remember, light and dark. Light is information, dark is lack of information. Just got to remember where I'm at now. So thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. All right. So basically what's happening is the light world is being replicated into a physical world. And for those of you that are not up to speed, the material world is the illusion. And the reason why I say this is because if you get a very powerful microscope, the smallest fragment that you will see in any matter of matter, you will find light threads, light encoded filaments of energy. That's all it is. That's material. That's the grain of sand. That's the cells in your body. It's made up of energy, pure energy. That's what it is. So, now, the other thing is that the densest matter on this planet is consumed of 98% space. So you got your protons, your neutrons, and then you got that distance to the electrons, and then you got the next atoms and molecules far, far away, all hooked, connected to each other by micro energies. So if we have matter, the densest matter is 98% space, and when you break it all down, it's just threads of energy that makes up the matter. I mean, you tell me. And our conscious awareness is also energy, but we get to take that with us when we pass. It's a completely different octave of frequency and energy, our conscious awarenesses. So in this way, the physical world is the illusion. It's been created with energy. The earth, our bodies, the birds, everything, every conceivable thing is is made up of threads of energy. This has been made. So we are spirit beings. A physical world has been created. And the Lord's Prayer is telling us that he, she, it, because it doesn't give a rat's ass what you call it, it knows who it is. It is all powerful, believe me. It doesn't give a rat's ass about meaningless, pathetic little comments about calling it a she. So pathetic and meaningless. Really. Anyway, I'll call him Prime Creator, he, she. It's a Prime Creator to me, because it is the Prime Creator. It's what gave us all of this. Prime Creator, not... Anyway, I won't go into the scriptured gods, I've done that before. You can check out my previous videos on that one. Prime Creator. We come out of the body of Prime Creator, which is a pure energy source. The central sun is what I call it. The central sun, which is what all the other planets and star systems are revolving around. We are all spinning around this central sun. All of us are. We're all going around in quadrants, going around in different energy fields, around the different spaces as we move through them with time, and we get to experience different events. The whole of us, all of us as a collective, as a human collective. So, the purpose then is to bring in the spirit world, the light world, into a manifested physical reality. And a manifest physical reality is only a dense form of light. That's what it is. It's a dense form of light. Compacted form of light. That's the easy way of putting it, folks. If you can get your head around that, it's really about that's really what's happening with us. So, that raises another 100 questions. Well, that would then infer that you're somehow connected to this Prime Creator or this God or whoever you want to call it, doesn't it? Well, let me say, whether if you believe in a so-called God or not, it doesn't care, because it knows who it is and it knows who you are. It wants you to understand who you are. It's waiting. And when you do realise, you watch the magic happen then. It's a completely different world. Totally foreign to a complete and total 3D reality, if this is all that you have known. To know materialism only and not be aware at all of any of these other subtle energies that exist continuously around us in various forms. To not be aware of those energies is, it's just extremely limiting, and then it can open people up to criticise me just out of lack of understanding. That's all criticism is lack of understanding, and probably usually jealousy as well. Well, the games we play as humans. So, I didn't notice that before. Well, Sorry, I just got sidetracked there. I just noticed something's fallen over, broken. The aerial on my roof is bent over, and yeah, it's interesting one. Right. Might just mention changes. Massive changes are occurring now. I mean, seeing that, you know, now there's this huge amount of changes. I lost a couple of chooks the other day. I accidentally left the gate open and a fox got in there and got two of them, and I got one left. And I lost my Rosie 3 weeks ago today. She was a goat. I had her for 13 and a third years. I've had her since she was born. Had her mother since she was 4 months old. So she's passed away 3 weeks ago. I've lost 2 chooks. I've got 1 chook left. That's bent over. And yeah, there's definitely changes are occurring, folks. So this is a global phenomenon. My advice to myself that I continuously remind myself of is that the only real thing I can take with me is my conscious awareness and my experience. And I know I'm looked after. I know I'm provided for. I have the faith. So I just have to let everything else go and truly go with the flow. And then I'm truly doing Prime Creator's work. Alright, so we'll just go back on track here. The purposes of being here, the divine plan. Now, I was saying before that it doesn't care if you believe in it for it to exist. And you are energy and it is energy. Your consciousness is energy and it is energy. Everything is energy. Can you see the picture that I'm building here, folks? We are Prime Creator. We are it. Every single one of our conscious awarenesses make up the whole. And it doesn't require you to believe in it for this phenomenon to occur, because it's occurring right now anyway. Right now, as you listen to me, as you listen to my words, you can think that none of this is happening right here, right now. I can confidently say to you that it most certainly is, and it always is, and it always will. Energy is always in motion. We are the body of it. We are the unmoved movers, the Alpha, the Omega, the beginning, the end. It is continuously changing because we are always and continuously changing our minds about who and what we are in every given moment. All the experiences and the information that we accumulate as individuals is all siphoned back to the central sun, the central source. All information is cycled in the form of light. Light is information. Darkness is lack of information. We've been living on a planet of duality, of light and dark. Our mission is to collectively, as a collective human consciousness, as individual consciousnesses, all made by Prime Creator. Prime Creator loves us all the same, unconditionally and equally. We are only at different stages in our evolution, folks. It's the only difference between us all. Otherwise, we are all truly only one. So, as we become more and more and more consciously aware, each of us, we all meld back together as individual aspects of Prime Creator's self. And then we get to experience our own selves individually as a added bonus that it created for joy, for excitement, for entertainment, because it has nothing else to do. There is nothing else to do in the universe but to create, make, build. And I'll get onto that subject next time. I'll let you know why our galactic families create, manifest, and propagate life forms throughout the universes. That's one of my future videos. Well, it's been a pleasure, dear ones. Today is the 30th of January in sunny Australia. Today's number is 43. 30 plus 1 plus 1, plus 2019. 30 of January is 31, plus 1 is 32, plus 2 is 33, and 1 is 34, and 9 is 43. 4 and 3 is 7. So today's number is 43/7. 7, number of, I've always recognised it as a number of destiny. Still holds that energy, but it's more to do with universal and divine support and abundance. 43/7 is also my birth number. My birth number is 43/7. So today's my day. Let's see what it brings. Love it. The sound that you can hear in the background also is the Hue song, spelt H-U. You can download it for free from the Ekankar website, ECKANKAR, ekankar.org. They are a spiritual church, so to speak. However, in my opinion, completely and totally non-self-serving. Their only function is to help and aid the initiate into their connection with Prime Creator. And this hue is explained as being the love song to God. So I've used this sound extensively over the last 25 odd years. Very, very powerful sound, and it comes from the word human, H-U, Hugh, man. Woo man, W-O, man, woo man, the womb of man. The womb of man is the womb man. Hugh man. Hugh is the sound of God's love for the man, the human. We are the human being in creation, in motion. We are organic energy in action and motion. That's what we are. Okay, I love you all. Namaklo. See like Ika Allah Om. Namaste, dear ones. Bless you and have a fantastic day. Enjoy.